Very interesting and significant table. We have so many pictures, so we have to explain to you what is going on here. So the first thing you have here, right in the center, is black. Et HaGeula. Et HaGeula, it goes a little down, but it is the time of redemption. The time of redemption. What is the time? Unbelievable. Eight Tafshin Peidaled. 5,784. And this is minimal in the Old Torah. So think to yourself, minimal in the Torah with, I think, time of redemption. Don't remember if it is the minimal, but no doubt great importance. One of the rules of real scientific Bible code is when you have these rules, minimal, but meeting, we saw always Dr. Rottenberg says, what more you have here? So you have here a picture. It's basically Jacob wants to reveal his children the end of days. And exactly the location of this table is there. Here you see in red what is written, Vayikra Yaakov lebanav. Jacob called his children, Ve'omar, and he said, Easfu, gather yourself, and I will reveal to you, tell you, את אשר יקרא אתכם באחרית הימים, what will befall you in the end of days. Unbelievable. So, end of days, 2024, 5784. The year, unbelievable. So the end of days. Now the great question, which is asked by many, if Jacob really wanted to reveal his children the end of days, but he did not. So why does the Torah write such a thing? The Torah is particular on each letter. Okay, he wanted, so why is it written? So the Kabbalah, the Zohar says that even it's not written clearly, but there are indications. In Gematria, maybe Bible code. An amazing phenomena. Maybe this is what I found is the time of redemption is 5784, and it fits with very many ideas brought a book for more than 100 years ago, which is Ora Meir, and another 150 years, the Masadik, and the Vilna Gaon brought by Chassid HaChashmal. Many indications this year is a year which is very suitable for Messiah. No, we see already the troubles of labor pain of Messiah. Oh, terrible, no? Hoping that it will not be a miscarriage or abortion like in other days of redemption. So, this is really unbelievable that finding time of redemption with the date which minimal in Torah this year, and then exactly the location when Yaakov called to his sons, gather around. Yeah. So here you have also a verse, you have the Messiah, yeah, Mashiach, the blue here. Then you see also my son Joseph. In fact, it goes a little bit, it makes the table a little smaller, so we see it clearer, you see, because I wanted to emphasize the main part of it, but basically you can see it now properly. It means you can see my son Joseph is alive, definitely indicate to Baruch Hashem, Joseph is alive, yeah, and we know quite well that Messiah, son of Joseph, which is Messiah, right, so you have Joseph here, then Jacob said, my son Joseph is alive, and son Joseph is supposed to redeem Jewish people. In fact, he is the first one before son of David, son of Jesse. So here it is, and the crown of Messiah, hoping will be soon. And unfortunately, the situation today, just a lot of troubles, but hoping that Messiah will come, as you have Messiah. So as I said, all together, looking at this table, you have unbelievable minimals. I think it's the time of redemption is minimal, I'm not sure about the best meeting. Then you have Messiah, son of Joseph, and then you have, as I said, labor pains of Messiah. Because there is a verse which says, it was in Egypt, but something is happening to now. It's written, Ishma Kel, God, Hashem, will hear their pleas. Yeah? This is what happened in Egypt, the Torah says, and Jews really repented, and Exodus came out. Exactly the situation is now. And if you remember, we mentioned in our YouTube's many times when you have the word Ishmael, the famous question, Ishmael means God will listen. God will listen. Listen there. Please. But it refers, Ishmael was called Ishmael because God listened to his prayers, to his mother's prayers. What is the future to do with Ishmael? So the book, chapter of Rabbi Eliezer, very famous one, says that it indicates, yeah, this is the book, chapter of Rabbi Eliezer that you can bring out, it's in the internet, I think even free, no money. So there in the chapter, I think 31, it says, Rabbi Eliezer says, that Ishmael is called in future tense because he will do so many troubles to Jews. The Jews will flee, will cry, will shout. You see what happens almost every day, you know. People killed. Terrible situation in Israel now. So, God said, I will listen to them and I will redeem them. In Egypt it took some time, so maybe now it will also take some time, but we just really will do proper redemption. But it is unbelievable that all this appears in the right place. Exactly when we speak about, redemption, which Jacob mentioned, exactly end of days where we are now, and exactly telling us that God will listen to our crying, how much crying, please, and hoping the son of Joseph, you see, he will pave the way for the son of David. So, as I said, very interesting and significant table, because, as I said, the rules of real Bible code scientifically, when you have minimal, like here's this year, and time of redemption. I think it's also minimal, but still best meeting, which is also important. And the location is exactly about the end of days, about Jacob born to reveal to his sin the end of days. But who knows? The Zohar says that he said it in his verse, must be indication to the end of days, the Messiah. By the way, you can see that all this, most of this table is really in one book, Genesis, Aleph, Genesis in some verses in the end, but it is interesting. So, hoping that really this year will be a year of redemption. But you have to remember, in order to have the redemption, the Maimonides, the Rambam said, אין גלים אלא בישיבה, Israel will not be redeemed unless repent, keep the Torah, the Shabbat, everything. But the Maimonides cares, but Torah promised that Jews will repent. Why Jews repent? Troubles. 6 the war. So many Israelis became Orthodox and so clearly miracle. Half of Tel Aviv was ready for cemetery because naturally all the planes of the Egyptians were ready with explosions and to put it down on Israel. It was a great miracle happened. And one should remember, if one remembers, it is famous and known, that the people say to the yeshiva boys, please learn 24 hours, don't stop, pray. Because there's some people understood that by studying Torah, learning Torah, this will give us the redemption, not the number of soldiers, The Romans, the other empires have many soldiers, but nothing remained from them, Need the help of God. And God helps only when keep the mitzvot and the studying Torah. So, interesting, significant table for our days.